I've been asked how to organize your song list and your practice time so that you're able to build on your repertoire, build on your skill level and all that, and to just organize things so you're constantly moving forward and not stagnating. And one of the things that was brought out at our Yosemite Jazz Workshop by Mike Dana, who had heard it from somebody else, so this isn't new information, and I certainly didn't think of it, is to organize songs into 3 different categories. You basically have a ABC list of songs. Your A list is songs that you can play without looking at the music. You've studied them, you've memorized them, they're no sweat. And I'm going to put this towards the jazz realm. We're talking about real book tunes. So, in other words, a song like Girl from Ipanema is on your A list, okay? And you've memorized it. You can play solos over it. You've woodshedded that tune. And now it's just second nature to play that song. So you want to go through your list and say, what is that? Name those songs that you can do that with. Now, the next list is the B list. The B list are songs that you are currently working on. And when you're working on songs, you're not only working on just being able to play the melody, you're working on comping the chords, you're also working on soloing over them. So these are songs that, again, but you have to look at the music. You're always you can't really get it down. You always are referring to the music. So those are songs that are the ones that need to be really studied. Now the A-list songs are songs that need to be reviewed. So there's a difference between woodshedding on a tune and reviewing a tune. Reviewing a tune, what I'd like to do is I get up in the morning and I sit down and play and review some songs. I don't have to play out my song list every day, but at least once a week or once or twice every week would be nice, just to refresh it, okay? And if you're gigging, you're doing that. Now the B list, you're woodshedding on songs. So you're learning to solo, you're using loopers, you're working on a lesson I might have presented or somebody else. You're working on chord accompaniment, okay? Looking at the music and figuring out nice chord accompaniment. You're also being able to play the melody with single note, and you're learning to play it in chords or octaves. And those are the songs that you should be focusing on to get them over to the A list. Take them one at a time. Once they're woodshedded to a degree where you don't need to look at the music, okay, that's the key right there. If you don't need to look at the music, they're in your A list, okay? Then you just set them up for review, okay? So while you're soloing, you don't need the music. While you're comping, you don't need the music. You don't need the music for the melody. Now, the C list are songs you haven't even started on. Okay, those are the wish list songs. And take them one by one. Say, I want to learn this song. And whatever the song is, you put a B by it, and this is going into the B section where you're going to be woodshedding. So you've got your A list, your B list, and your C list. And the goal is to take just one song from a C list, move it to a B list, move it to an A list. Take one song from the C, B, A, okay? And that's how you expand your repertoire. Now remember, reviewing a song is different than practicing a song. Practicing it, you got to woodshed it, you have to spend hours on it. Reviewing it, you spend minutes, okay? The C list, you spend seconds picking out a song, okay? Now, on your C list, when you decide you want to do a song, go on YouTube and find a bunch of different arrangements of it. Get it down so the first key is to be able to get that song so you could sing it without looking at the music. In other words, you've heard it so many times, you could sing the song, okay? If it's Take 5 or whatever song, Solar, doesn't matter. Whatever song it is, that you can sing it. That's the first step, okay? And then stick it in your B list, work on woodshedding, soloing over it, chord melody, melody and octaves, chord arrangements. And that way you can build a repertoire of real book songs or pop tunes, whatever you're doing. And after a while, you won't even need any music when you go gig. And that's so much fun because when you're staring at the page, you're not experiencing what's going on around you. And that's really important. Jazz is all about what the other guy is doing and how you respond to it, not looking at a page and playing something that swings. All right? So keep that in mind as you enter your studies and as you work your way learning this axe. Okay, I hope that helps you. Hey, talk at you later.